my channel. As you guys can see by the title of this video, I will be talking about how to conceive a baby girl. This has been a highly requested video. You guys have had a lot of questions on how we conceived our girls. I have 2 girls and 1 boy. So I will go ahead and go over the things that we did, my husband and I did, to go ahead and sway our children's genders. But yeah, if you guys are excited, go ahead and keep on watching. Of course, if you are new here, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Hello to all my new subscribers. You guys have been showing me that you guys love my videos, and I'm so excited to keep bringing these videos for you guys. And yeah, let's get started. The only thing too, before I go ahead and start talking about the swing of a baby's gender, I just wanted to go ahead and put it out there. I am not no healthcare professional. I don't specialize in this area, nothing like that. Honestly, I just did my research on Google, watched a couple of YouTube videos, actually binge watched a lot of YouTube videos because we were trying for so long. And yeah, so let's get into this video. I went ahead and recorded on how to conceive a baby boy, and you guys really liked that video, so now I'm doing how to conceive a baby girl. Went ahead and brought my notebook with me. I went ahead and jotted some stuff down because I tend to forget things a lot, so I have to write it down because I am not very good at remembering everything right away, especially I don't want to forget anything. Use the shuttles method, and we went ahead and swayed our daughter's gender because I wanted my older daughter to have a sister. So we swayed her gender and we swayed our son's gender. So based off of those 2 things, I feel that the shuttles method worked for us. Of course, it's not a guarantee that this will work for you, but if you follow these steps, I feel like you'll have a real good chance of swaying your baby's gender. So don't mind, I had to tilt the camera up a little bit because I have my son right here. He's eating. He's currently nursing, and I'm not going to show you guys because YouTube will take me off of YouTube. They will probably ban me. Anywho, like what was I saying? I completely forgot. This is why I write stuff down, because I don't remember. Oh, I was getting a lot of questions on my last video on how to conceive a boy. So I went ahead and wrote those down. So let me go over those real quick. One of them was, did you follow a special diet? So I did not follow a diet to go ahead and conceive a girl. I pretty much just went based off of the shuttles method, and I'll go ahead and get into depth about that. But to answer that question, no, did not follow a diet. Did you lay in a certain position after you guys had sex? No, I did not. I don't believe in those positions. I feel like regardless, the sperm's going to travel its way up, you know, where it needs to go, and it knows where it needs to go. There is nothing that we did to go ahead, you know, a certain position that we felt that was going to increase those chances to conceive a girl. So that was another question. Did you take prenatal vitamins when you were trying to conceive? Yes. So my doctor actually recommended to go ahead and take prenatal vitamins once you were trying to conceive, because you are getting your body ready to go ahead and have a baby. So yes. So those were the 3 common questions that I got. But let's go ahead and get into the video. I'll go ahead and break down everything so you guys are better to able to understand. You're better. Can't even talk. So you guys can understand what I'm trying to say pretty much. So the first thing I did was I went ahead and purchased these on Amazon. They are the Easy at Home Ovulation Test Strips. I will go ahead and link them down below. They're very inexpensive. I got a pack of 25 at first, and then I figured that I needed more, so I bought the pack of 50. The pack of 50 comes with pregnancy test strips, and they're pink. They just look different. I'll go ahead and tell you guys a little bit more about this, but yeah, they're very inexpensive. I'll go ahead and link them down below. So that's the first thing I recommend you guys do, is go on Amazon or wherever you guys can buy ovulation test strips and buy them. I did not like the skinny ovulation tests that have like a smiley face. Those didn't work for me because I didn't understand those. Like, they're hella expensive, and at the same time I'm like, okay, what the hell is a smiley face? Am I ovulating or not? You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't tell when I was really ovulating or like leading up to ovulation. So here's an example. Those test strips, I use them daily, and you can tell when I ovulate right here, cycle day 22. It got dark, so I knew I was leading up to my ovulation. You know what I mean? Like the other ones, there's a smiley face. I'm like, okay, so am I on like 2 days before, or am I on the day of? I don't know. Didn't like that. Don't recommend those. But of course, I'm not a healthcare professional. I have no idea. You know, they might work for some people, but they didn't work for me. So that's that. I went ahead and wrote stuff down in my little notebook because I usually forget stuff. So to conceive a baby girl, according to the shuttles method, that's the method that we used. To conceive a baby girl, you need to have sex 2 to 4 days before ovulation. So what we did actually is once I stopped my period, we had sex every day up until I was getting ready, like approaching ovulation day. So I ovulated on cycle day 22. We stopped having sex around cycle day 19 and 20. So we stopped around that time. You need to stop because the girl sperm is stronger and they live longer. So that will hang out there up until you ovulate, right? The boy sperm is quick. So as soon as you ovulate, they'll probably be there. You know what I mean? So, of course, this isn't a guarantee, but this is what worked for us. And your egg only is fertile for 12 to 24 hours. So you do have a short window to go ahead and conceive, but that's what worked for us. Yeah, and then sperm lives 3 to 5 days. So if you had sex 3 to 5 days before you ovulated, that sperm's still hanging out there waiting. And that we're talking about the girl sperm. It's still hanging out waiting there for the egg to come down and they meet each other, you know. It's kind of like when you're dating, you know, if you wait a long time and you hang out, you're finally, you know, you'll meet the one. That's how I thought of it. My husband thought I was funny for making that analogy with freaking sperm and an egg. But yeah, so that's pretty much what we did. We pretty much stopped having sex a couple days before I ovulated, and it really worked for us. We were trying to conceive for a couple months. Of course, it didn't happen right away. I think it's because I was stressed and I had anxiety and all that because we were trying so much. It wasn't like back to back, but we were trying enough to where to me it was mentally exhausting. I never knew trying would be exhausting, you know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, you'll get there one day if you're trying, and if you're watching this, it'll happen for you, I'm sure. Of course, I can't guarantee that for you, but it takes time. Honestly, it takes time, and it takes out a lot of energy. I remember taking these ovulation test strips, and I was so anxious every day. So pretty much based off of the shuttles method, you're supposed to just stop having sex 2 to 4 days before you ovulate to conceive a baby girl, because the girl sperm is strong and they're live longer, so they're just hanging out there up until they meet with the egg. So that's what I recommend for you guys, honestly, is to just get test strips, find out when you ovulate, stop having sex a couple days before you ovulate, and yeah, it should work for you because it worked for me. And then these are the pink pregnancy test strips that I got from Amazon as well, the Easy at Home. I'll link them down below too. And here you can see that the lines weren't back to back, you know what I mean? Like it faded, and then you can tell when I got a positive. I found out I was actually pregnant on cycle day 9, which is right here. You can see the very, very faint line on cycle day 9, which I thought was crazy. I never knew that you could find out that early, right after, you know, you ovulated, which is kind of cool. And then yeah, so these are the 2 different ones that I have, the ovulation ones and the pregnancy test one. Recommend both because they're very cheap and inexpensive. And then of course I finally did the digital one that says pregnant, not pregnant, you know what I mean, for my husband. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, comment down below. I will be happy to answer. I am so excited for all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for hanging out and tuning into my videos. I am so happy you guys are interested in these videos. These helped me out a lot when I was trying to conceive both a baby girl and a baby boy. I hope this is helpful for you all. Let me burp my son real quick. Oh. I will go ahead and introduce him in my next video, but thank you so much for watching, and of course don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next one.